Hello students, I am Dr. Tanmay Vishwash and I welcome you all in my channel Chemistry the Mystery of Molecules. So I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to discuss a short video on this molecule which shows both molecules are related to say carbon skeleton which shows both SN1 and SN2. And by the way students, today's video's main purpose is to provide you the concept, not the example. I have selected these examples but I do not have any particular data about their reactivity or like that. So please try to understand the basic concept. Why? Because in a multiple choice question, a question could be constructed that which substance can show both SN1 and SN2, and among that some example, one of them is present. So in this way, if you know the concept properly, you can predict which one show the SN1, SN2 properly. And by the way, previously I have also described this SN1 and SN2 reaction in details, but this video will be very fast. Okay? And remember that SN1 and SN2 reaction both are an opposite type. What do I mean by the statement? See, in case of SN1, actually tertiary carbon substrate, tertiary halides prefer to do SN1 because they are more bulky. And another thing, SN1 produces carbocation, and this carbocation, if somehow stabilized in SN1, is favored, means that attached to electron-rich group. This is a condition for SN1. And another thing, for SN1 reaction, we need polar solvent. Fine. Now, in SN2, what we need? Mainly we prefer this less bulky substrate when it's on primary carbon center, okay, or like that. And another thing, it is prefer if the group is attached to electron deficient, means the carbon which is bearing the leaving group if attached to another electron deficient group, then SN2 is better. Okay, so these are the basic conditions for both SN1 and SN2. Now I believe you have understood the basic thing, and if you feel any difficulty, I suggest you please visit my previous videos where I have explained these two phenomena in details. Now just look at these substrates. As I told, they both do SN1 and SN2 efficiently. Now, 2 points. One is the produced carbocation. For SN1 reaction, produced carbocation is stable. So, let's discuss first the SN1 part. Okay. So, let's discuss the SN1 part. What do I mean? In this case, produced carbocation is this carbocation. Okay. Isopropyl cation you can say. And in this case, this cation is stabilized by here 3 and here 3, 6. 6 hyperconjugation and 2 plus IFM by this 2 CC bond. Okay, fine. It's actually, in fact, in reality, let me tell you, this isopropyl substrate shows both SN1 and SN2. It shows a mixed kinetics actually. Okay, so this is actually a borderline substrate you can consider. If you look at this, what it will produce for SN1, it will produce this cation, because we know that SN1 reaction is a first step is ion formation after other thing. Okay, so this now question is, so actually in every case there is ion pair, you can see. Fine. Now stability of this carbocation is important. This is actually stable. Why? Because by the conjugation of this lone pair. So this is O, and in this way this carbocation, actually carbocation is a 6 electron species, but in this canonical form, you can see every atom has octet filled up. That's why this is more stable, although oxygen is carrying positive charge on it. Okay, fine. What is about this? So this produces actually benzylic carbocation. Okay, ion pair formation, and this benzylic carbocation is stabilized by the resonance of this this. Okay, plus that is here, and by your other canonical form possible. In fact, you see in this carbon is 6 electron species. Where the positive charge goes, that's a 6 electron species. But in this case, the positive charge although goes on oxygen, but this is actually 8 electron species, everyone. That's why actually this is a particular comparison. This mom chloride is more relatively, generally better reactive than this benzyl chloride. Okay, fine. Now about allyl chloride, what happens? It is like similar allyl carbocation plus chloride. Actually, if you consider this part, that is allyl. So explanation is same. Only one canonical form possible, and that is equivalent canonical form. Okay. Why I am saying equivalent? Because after this, see, both are actually same. So that's why this is called equivalent. And similar case for propargyl. See, if you understand, so this is CH2 plus Cl minus. So similarly stable for this. Okay. So now question, how this positive charge is stabilized? If you go little details, actually this is a p orbital. This is actually this lone pair is fine, but in this case I guess I should give you a little difficult, because in this case this is electron deficient positive charge, so it need electron source. How this is giving? Actually, if you look at the molecular orbital point of view, the pi molecular orbital is looks like this. This is one symmetry another, and attached to one vacant p orbital. So in this way they combine and the electron donation occurs. Okay. So similar thing for acetylene derivative, that is propargyl also. Now let's come to the SN2 fashion. Now in case of SN2, actually it's a trigonal bipyramidal thing, and the central carbon is attached to 5 substituents. Okay. So in this case what happens? In this case, this is mixed kinetics as I told. In SN2, if you see this Cln, what happens? This nucleophile attacks the opposite side. Means this carbon is a p orbital. One part is attached to L and one part is attached to nucleophile, and the overall system is negatively charged, so electron rich. Now that thing will be stabilized when this carbon is attached to electron deficient. For example, if you see, this is OMe part. So this OMe. So we know that oxygen have minus I effect, and so oxygen have minus I effect because it's a very highly electronegative atom, and that electronegativity is explored here to stabilize the electron rich, because this orbital have 4 electron. This is actually 3C 4E bond. So excess electron through withdrawing it helps. Fine. What about this? Actually the produced negative charge is in conjugation with this benzene ring. Okay. And actually we know that this benzene ring is like an electron reservoir. It can take electron, it can give electron. So in that way, this stabilizes. So that's why benzyl halide gives good SN2 reaction. In case of allyl, it is little difficult. So you can say that here one double bond, how a trigonal bipyramidal thing is stabilized. So for that purpose, just look at this. Actually, if electron density more here, where the electron could be taken? In the pi star. So how the pi star looks like? Pi star looks like this. Actually there are 2 but not needed. Okay. So plus minus, and this is minus plus. Sorry, plus minus. So now if you look at this, it is attached to an p orbital like this. One is ligand, leaving group, and one is nucleophile. So now this is also, see, p orbital symmetry. So in this way it can withdraw electron, and similar thing is true for the propargyl one also. So in this way all these substrates show both SN1 and SN2 efficiently. The purpose is to give you the concept, not the example. Okay, so this is the end of this discussion.